Every rest we have a chance to generate a saurian. Keep generating lizards. Subway populations are no longer being met, so we need food and we need defense. Okay. Let's go see what people want.
As soon as we first met, my lords, I knew we were cut from the same cloth. I trusted you immediately, and how right I was by sentling aid. You have made this fief into a land of plenty. We're as rich as the brokers. Even Gothenburg City pales in comparison to your fortune. The merchants of your fief are more eager to follow you than ever, and to provide you with their best advice.
Permanent. Holy crap. A permanent bonus. Yes. Amazing. Cool. Who are you? Got it. Just a guard. All right, go to the mission board. 2 rests for that. We just need more people of a certain type. Okay. Let's go check Mount Altus Inn for our next recruit. Who are you? Crossbowman. Yes.
I won quite.
You're hired. Come back over here. Put the crossbowman into the mercenaries inn. Go on a mission. Heck yeah. Perfect. Now I need to copy a axeman. Go to the militia barracks. Go here.
Oh, as your new master at arms,
We need
I
a
promise to
copy of an
personally
axe
take part in your
user.
companions' training. I will be relentlessly strict with them. With me, they will always know who's boss.
We don't have any axe people available. That's too bad. Let's wait on that, I guess. I could transfer an axe user over real quick. Maybe I do that. Give him Captain Esma. Go to the military district. Talk to Man at Arms.
As your new master
Imitate
at arms,
Esma.
I promise to personally take part in your companions' training. I will be
And that will give us a new person in the garrison? Yes, an executioner, level 15. Put this one back in our troop. And now we have 2 axe users? Just one. I see. Okay. I could send Esma out. I think that's fine if I do that instead. Okay. In garrison, Esma, send on a quest. 2 harpoons. Two axe. Confirm. Okay, we're out on 3 missions. Great. Go back to and rest. Well, before I finish out here, let's go to the fief management. Let's stop taxing people. Knowledge can be taxed. That's fine. -10 is okay. Knowledge district is just food. We need food. Okay. Yeah. That's fine for now. Is there anything we can do here? Seasonal hire. Like to cook, companion produces food. Tiohar. Sure. Plus 30 food. Confirmed. Nice. Great. That's actually got us all in the positives now. Can I tax some people? Like a 15% tax. That's fair. Great. Is there anything else I want to do? No. I think not. All right. Rest. We're figuring it out, man. We're figuring it out. It's taken us a little while, but we're getting there. 5% on all things to keep in the stable. Yeah. Wonder if I could put my bears and stuff in the stable for now. I don't have to eat as much. Take a look.
My parents, would you like to entrust one of your aunt?
Hand over all of my lizards. Take care of my lizards and my bears. Yeah, that's fine. Let's go to tavern. Go here. Just store some stuff. $100 wood. Maybe 60 rope. Maybe 100 leather. $400 cloth, by the way. All right. I think our issue with weight is done. Tavern want. We have someone in the tavern talking to us.
Your bouncer's just bent my ear for 10 minutes because I, quote, carry on like a rowdy child when I'm playing dice. I'm sorry, I could have sworn this was a tavern, not a church.
Okay. Great. Apples and milk. What are you gonna make? Let's do cabbage and beer. Hell yeah. Is there anything in the mercenaries tavern? No. Yeah, leveling them to level 16 through the training ground or the stable. Yeah, when you talked about duplicating armor and stuff and units earlier, I thought maybe it was some sort of hack, but nope, that's just Fief. Fief is a little OP. Let's rest. Fief is OP. $65, man. I've not seen something that low since like the beginning of the game. Wild. Solar system. Okay. Keep that one. Keep that one. That. Keep that. Just mail the rest. I noticed that you can 3-star items and then just make them constantly a you just replicate that 3-star item, which is super nice. A little broken, but good. There's an armor stand. Armor stand. Okay, let's go to the Fief. Mercenaries Inn. Only good for shields. It's good for helmets and armor too. There's some level 15 armor that is better than what you can craft. Like the Defender's armor. It's better than what I can craft. And super strong. Like you could just make the highest level gear or level 15 gear, 3-star it, 3-layer it, and then you just copy that for your heavy, medium armor and your light armors. You don't have to worry about it. You just get the best armor in those slots, and then get the corresponding helmet so that you get the 10% bonus, and you're good to go. Got one more rest on these two. Okay. What am I missing? Need more swords. Militia district. Go here.
Oh, as your new master at arms,
Imitate.
I promise to personally take part in your companion's training. I will be...
Great. Go back to, not the barracks. Go back to Mercenaries Inn. Go here. Still not enough swords. Okay. All we can do. Depart. Uh, 66. Drink some alcohol. Okay. They're supposed to be creating a new new region soon, in the next month or so. Month or two. Go back to the inn, check over here.
Outsiders, sit down, make yourselves at home.
As long as I eat my fill, I make a great...
Recruit. Run back. I like how the horse is leading my troop. That's hilarious. Let's have Captain lead. Hey Michael, how are you? Speaking of armor, I turned off the option to see which enemy was going next. I quickly learned half of my level 15 people were in level 6, 8 armor. Yikes. That's terrible. And that's also a terrible way to play the game. Not knowing who's next is going to wipe your ass out pretty quick. Let's see here. Send one of each. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's send these guys out too. 1, 2. We need 2 swordsmen and we need a pugilist. Okay, so we're on 2 of 3 missions. We need more swordsmen. 4 more of those guys. We need to upgrade the university, and then we can upgrade the rest, which requires 400 crowns. Okay. Let's give this guy over to Mercenaries Inn. Does that give me enough people to go on the mace hunt? Yes. Great. 3 on 3 missions. Hell yeah. All right, let's just wait. I see how the Fief would be super strong early on. Now that I've played around with it and leveled up everything and understand how it all works, it is very broken. It is nuts. I couldn't imagine having access to this much power early in the game, because it is insane. Excuse me. Hate being sick. Being sick sucks ass. Okay, back to the Fief. Audience, let's take a look.
A few of us lads are putting together a fishing competition. We know you're quite busy, so if you don't want to come, we understand.
Participate. Yeah, your Fief, they're going to release a patch later where they're going to allow the Fief to be attacked. Right now you can get attacked by bandits, and I've successfully defended the attacks by bandits a couple times. I'm wondering if you lose the attacks, if that's when your whole Fief burns. And I wonder what the repair cycle is going to be for that. All good questions. Right now we have a lot of money. What would I want to do with that? Educate a population, improves his knowledge, which I don't need. Increase population types. Expel a population. Stable visits, increases production of trade goods for each animal in the stable. Yeah, I got attacked by bandits. It was just a text box at the bottom that said you were attacked, but you successfully defended it. Rob. Increase bandits and generate 5 currency for each dwelling in Fief. Ooh. I don't know if I want to do any of that. I could generate 5,000 currency right now. Do I need to do that? Probably not. I don't have a need for that kind of money right now. Right, we could probably increase taxes a little bit. Yeah, we'll leave it like it is. We'll actually drop the tax on education for a little while. Down to 15%. Okay. Depart. Right now we're waiting. Ooh. Go back in real quick. I have a participation here, right? Doesn't tell me anything. Maybe it'll be there tomorrow. I got 2 rests to finish all 3 of those missions. You don't even touch those orders? The orders is where all your currency comes from. Sending people out on missions is how you run the fief from afar. It's the best way to operate the fief. That's how I've been generating all my currency, is either through taxes or through running missions. A scholar has discovered a highly effective remedy for frostbite. Nice. Does it show up here now? No, it doesn't. Yeah, that's what I've been doing, running missions. I did the part of the fishing tournament because it gives crowns, which is what I'm after right now. Need to rest one more time. Pay our people. It's nice that you don't have to pay people that are at the fight. Just nice. What's going on here? Someone want to chat? I guess not. Guess I could go to tavern management and probably change the music. Withdraw a bunch of money. Go to the fief. Oh, you just skip turns there. All 3 troops return from their mission. Gives us 500 crowns. We can now immediately upgrade university, which in turn allows us to upgrade the farms. You're now maximum fief. Greece. And perch. Go to the mercenaries here. Wasn't there a fishing tournament? Guess not. So I guess that's it. I guess that's everything in the game. Firm. Do this one here. One more spear. Nice. We need more swords. Okay. So I guess that's it.
Would you like to entrust one of your animals to me? Don't worry a bit. Though I do have a preference for ponies, I'll take good care of all your beasts.
Add an animal of a species you already own to the troop. Like this one. He doesn't have a profession, unfortunately. For 500, I can copy my Brett Bear. Where does it go? Didn't add it to the troop. I'm guessing it adds it to the garrison here? No. To add it to the stable?
Would you like to entrust one of your animals to me? Don't worry a bit. Though I do have a preference for ponies.
Yeah, it just copied my bear. Here's Brett Bear. Here's the copy. And it looks like I'd have to scale him up. So you don't have to even have to capture multiple bears anymore. You can just copy the one that you have. That is so ridiculous. So with the Fief, you can copy animals. You can copy people and their builds. You can copy non-legendary armor, weapons, and shields. That is so ridiculous. And the copies for the weapons and shields only cost gold. They don't even cost Fief currency.
Oh, as your new master at
I can just copy people with this
promise
if I have
to
200
take part in
crowns.
your companion.
And I can create
Show me a model for the
any weapons and armor using this character
Show me a
at
model
whatever
for the breastplate
level
or
they
shield
are.
of your choice, and
Seems good. Seems very good. And who? This guy right here. He's using a 3-star defender's plate and a 3-star defender's helmet. So if I take the helmet off, I can just copy the helmet for 450 gold. And I can give this heavy armor and this heavy helmet to each of my units. And they'll all have over 700. So good. What about the university? Talk to you.
Entrust me with all your codices. I am confident I can identify the location of any sepulchre.
I've already done this. Did I not do the artist? Let's do that, just to see what happens. I know about all these back here.
The plants I grow.
He grows plants. The other one, the girl.
how can the scholars be of use to you, my lord?
Oh, yeah.
Does one of
I
your
knew about this.
companions wish to join in our studies?
So when you study a trait, what happens? Guess we'll find out. Before we do anything else, let's make sure I got the artist sepulchre. Let's see. The beast is back, so I can go kill the beast again. But that's a long, drawn-out, ridiculous fight. Is there any sepulchres I did not do? No, I think I got them all. I did not miss any. Why didn't I do it? Because I didn't. Because I didn't do it, that's why. It's not a big deal. We can just rest until we get there. Okay, rest again. You get more trades. One more. Pay our people. Blueberry tea. And some alcohol. Boom. Back to the fief. Go to the throne room. Talk to you.
The bandits are up to something, my lords. Some say they're going to attack to try and take this place back.
So,
We must prepare ourselves.
this is the event where the bandits attack you. If you don't prepare yourself, you get absolutely destroyed. Militia armor for 3 rests. Great. Which I think we're already doing. Militia armor is being made. We're good. Go back to the fief. We have crowns now. 250. Let's go here. Here. Participate. Let's do that. We'll do that last, I think. We can use anybody for that. Use this, and this. Go. Then we have you guys. You. Confirm. Now we participate. You can select any 2 people. Confirm. Go. Now we're on 3 missions. Now we go to the university. And let's learn a positive trait.
How can the scholars be of use to you, my
What does this
lords?
do?
Does one of your companions wish to join in our studies?
Bloodthirsty. Clever. What does learning these do? Stocky. Study. Nimble. Quick. What is them learning?
How can the scholars be of use to you, my lords? Does one of your companions wish to join in our studies?
What does that do? It's the personality? I guess. I know that there's a way to remove negative traits, which is here. Market Square?
I know every trade.
Let's train.
When I believe me.
The style. Where is that? Oh, it's the Church of the Light. Church of the Light allows you to remove
There's
negative traits. This guy.
Entrust the souls of your residents and
Resolve.
companions to me. I swear.
Lose the
I will
depressed
do
trait.
everything in my
500
power
for
to guide
100.
them
Not bad.
according to the precepts of the light.
Lose the cowardly trait. Nice. Cool. Pretty nice. So I think that's everything that we can do in the game. I think that's all of it. I think we have 100% completed all the DLCs. There's like a couple things that I missed in my knowledge pool. Workshop's complete. Missing a couple things here because I didn't build them, like the horse pony armor and the throwing weapons. This brooch I didn't get. I need to figure out what this is. Got the 10 strength, 10 dex, crit hit, 40 armor. I'm guessing this is guard. Guessing that's a guard brooch. We didn't get this, which is an either or situation. Still missing a couple of recipes. Did I get that corkscrew finally researched? I think I did. I think I need to run that over to here. I need to travel to New Estelle. Let's try that. Let's go to travel posts. Talk to you.
Just because I don't know how... Please, my lords.
Travel. Drawback County. Costs a lot of food. Travel. Oh, run over here. We couldn't deal with the people at the roost here until we dug up their corkscrew and researched it for 4 days and then give it back to them, which is what we're going to do now. We've already dug it up. We've already researched it. We just got to return to the roost so they can stop freaking out about the dig. And I believe there is a food item here that we did not get.
So, mercenaries, what did you... By the beast's fangs! Call off the search! This bloody corkscrew is proof that the whole thing was a prank. Probably from the laboratory alum. Well, since we're here, we might as well make...
Talk to this guy?
I was travelling through the region when I heard
Mountaineer's
about
Hot
the
Pot.
pitch reopening. I couldn't miss it.
I knew that. That's one of the things that I was missing. I'll talk to you.
We'd been digging here.
I fell for it.
All the fish jokes. Okay. And we're done. Awesome. So now, what's next? I guess next would be to start a new run. When I'm going to do that, I don't know.
My humble wares, my good sirs.
Start a new run with all DLCs from the beginning just to see how that feels different compared to starting just the base game. That would be my next thing. So I appreciate you guys coming back and checking out the run periodically, hanging out with me. I appreciate that a lot.
Might I interest you in my humble wares, my good sir?
Try co-op. I've seen what co-op looks like. That's not really my thing. I watched a couple guys play expert on co-op and they got their butts handed to them and they starved to death. And then they eventually got into a fight they couldn't win, which is kind of what happened in my run, except I didn't starve to death. I had plenty of resources, except I got into a fight with some level 3 wolves and they ate me alive. I was able to get to level 3 on expert, or on not expert, what is it, extreme? Got level 3 on extreme and got murdered by a pack of wolves. Too much damage. Yeah, that's Wartales. Not bad. That's 2 Ironman runs down. A regional locked and an adaptive. And then all the DLC was in the adaptive run. I was thinking about just doing the adaptive run and then doing the DLCs in a 3rd run. But I got a little too curious about the DLCs halfway through. And I gotta say, I enjoyed most of them. The Pits DLC is a little tedious. And I'm pretty sure I would have had a lot more time, a lot more frustrating times with it, had I not had such a powerful force going into it at the end.
Stand back, peasants. These valuable commodities.
Yeah, I think they need to work on the base game, tying that into the DLCs. Because I really like the Pirates of Beleren offering you Arcadian steel as much as they do. And I feel like the next region they make is probably going to have Carmine Tanbark as a sellable item. I don't know about that, Terror. Leveling to level 15 with your Fief. I'm not even sure how you would do that. Because when you train one, it just takes the current level and then boosts a unit to that level, right? How would you boost? I don't know. I'd have to play with that. The Fief DLC is cool. The Tavern DLC is cool. I think the Fief is still really powerful. It was way broken before when you could just do everything remotely. But now, seeing how it all works and the benefits of the in-game, I think it's still too powerful.
Good, but there's so much meat.
They demand an audience. What's your audience, bro?
Finding homes for the influx of the new residents has been no easy task, my lords. As an alderman, I've had to show quite a bit of cunning and creativity. Unfortunately, all of these new shanties might possibly be made entirely of wood and straw. I worry they might pose a bit of a fire hazard.
Well, we have plenty of trade goods, so I think that's fine. Let's rebuild.
My husband had a terrible fall whilst helping to build your new district. He survived, St. Elior be praised, but he can't get around on his own anymore. What will become of us without his wages?
We'll help him out. We'll pay them off.
Among the jugglers who
I like her
perform
armor.
your fief, my men have located one company whose material seems quite seditious. Under the guise of entertaining the people, they're mocking you and your rule. Should I intervene?
Intervene. Nice. And now, we can go to the fief management. And we can tax them and get 6,000 coins. Tax. Confirm. 6,300 coins. Boop. I've done with all the DLCs. Everything's done. I've beat everything in the game. There's nothing else to do. There is literally nothing left to do. I could go play Roost. That's about it. I could go find the Legion signatures for the Roost. But all these are Roost quests, except for Tiltrin, which is hand over an outlaw. which gets me nothing. Yeah, that's everything. That's the whole entire game. Masters of the Castle. We've destroyed it all. Well, if they make more DLC, then we'll just make another run. That's all there is to it. And I guess I should probably travel back and park there. So you can't duplicate accessories. You can duplicate everything else. Impulsive strike. Two-handed axe. Two-handed sword. Deals damage, ignores guard. When this unit's armor is at 0, inexorable strike becomes an inexorable storm. So it's a two-handed weapon that only attacks one target until you have no armor, in which case it becomes an AoE. That's dumb. That's silly. Toxic Blade. Consumes all poisons to increase damage by 25% per application. One-handed axe. Deals damage guaranteed critical hit if the target is burning. Huh. Yeah, I don't know. I think the best one-handed axe is the Peace Bearer's axe. I'm pretty sure that's accurate.
Are you looking for exotic wares? Then you won't be disappointed, mercenaries. Thanks to the trade routes you opened, I can now sell you everything you might need.
Alrighty. Talk to you.
Is there somewhere you would like to go?
Travel. Now we can travel to Mount Altus. So finishing everything in the game took us 14 months and 27 days. In game. Not bad. 14 months, 27 days, and 10 hours. Not too bad. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me for this extremely long run of Wartales. And I will probably start the next run when I feel like it. It's probably going to be a couple days before I decide to jump back in. And I'm thinking of doing expert. Because this was a bugged run from the very beginning. We had double influence on all of our combat, which was probably a big contender to why I had so much influence all the time. And I think the game would have been much harder had I not had the bug of double influence on all my combats. So I think in the next one, we'll do something a little different. There's a fief start, and there's a tavern start now. There's a shipwrecked pirate crew, which I think you get access to this from the Valerian DLC. We'll probably do something along the lines. I think I will not do fatigue stacking. And I think I would do something along the lines of adaptive, and I would do it on expert. And I'll just probably do it for as long as I can withstand expert. Extreme is just so rough, man. I tried an offline version of Extreme and it was broken. It was brokenly hard. No amount of knowledge in the game will save you on Extreme. You really have to pick and choose your battles. You have to wait in the early game. You have to wait until enemies are fighting other enemies, like animals versus bandits, and then you have to fight those and kill the bandits. And that's how you survive the very beginning of Extreme. You just go into an area where, contention's high, and you just follow units around while scouring whatever food and resources you can, and then fight enemies that you have allies so that you can use them as shields. That's the only way to do Extreme. Because in a straight up fight on Extreme, you can't win. I've tried that. It doesn't work. You have one chance. You cannot go back, and the game over is irreversible. So I'll probably do expert on some start with Ironman, and we'll just go until we either die or we survive. If I can make it to level 8, I feel like after level 8, the game gets way easier. No matter how many enemies you face. Level 8's about when most of the builds come online. And level 10 for crossbows is pretty strong. And level 12 for a lot of people is really strong. But if you can make it to 8, you can make it to the end. Anyway, y'all, I'm going to shut it down for now. I appreciate you guys being here. I'm going to chop this video up and add it to the list, and I'll mark it as complete. And I will see you guys in the next run. Yeah, I'll probably start that up next week. I might do some offline testing and see what I feel like the best start is, and then I'll try that. Anyway, y'all, have a great day. Terror, thanks for being here, man. I appreciate you.